comes a lot of journey before you actually get to that destination, experiencing every experience possible. And if it's failure and if it's loss, heartbreak, like it's all part of life. Preparation meets opportunity. Life is not that serious. Being okay with failing. Hi guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Young and Unscripted. Welcome back to this week's episode, all about mindset and manifestation. Your mindset manifestation bestie is back. Okay, guys, so today's topic is mostly gonna be about how important your journey is, and how the phrase journey is the destination is not just a cliche. It's literally something that you should keep in mind, and it will just make your whole journey to manifest your end goal and manifest your dream and to finally get there, it will just make the journey so much more at peace, kind of. It's something that I need to remind myself a lot for, because I feel like sometimes we forget, and sometimes we have like this urge to reach the top so quickly. We want to just get there. We have this urge to just get there as soon as possible, just as quick as possible. And I think that's the problem with a lot of this new younger generation. We see like so many successful people and we're like, oh, we want to get there right now, but we don't see all the whole long process it took them to get there actually. And I think sometimes you need to remind yourself that if success comes with like a lot of building yourself into that successful person, a lot of like failure, a lot of wins, and then again failure, a lot of like a huge roller coaster until you finally get to that end point. I mean, it doesn't have to be, no, I'm not saying that it has to be. I'm just saying there comes a lot of journey before you actually get to that destination. And I feel like sometimes we have like this urge to just like jump there. Preparation meets opportunity. So you work hard and you manifest something, you think about it all the time, and you will start to attract things in your life that will get you there. And you need to take these opportunities that will prepare you for the next one. And that's the cycle. You just get opportunities that prepare you for the next one, and you level up. You level up each time. You go one step closer. You go one stair up. But that doesn't mean it will constantly happen, because there will be times where you probably make the wrong choice. You probably regretted your whole fucking month. Why did you make that choice? Because that choice you did just made you go like 3 stairs down or something. And that happens a lot. That happens to me a lot, where it's like, if there's like simple decisions that maybe could have like changed the whole outcome, like not maybe, probably like changed, but you didn't know it at that time that will happen. So like, why would you blame yourself like for that, for the whole month, blaming yourself for something that you couldn't have known? You couldn't have known. The only way to find out is through failure, or to just risk it and go for it. And either it was the right choice or it was the wrong one. And if it's the wrong one, that's fine. You didn't know it before. And I feel like a lot of times that's like we fail, and then we did do that, and we just regret it and blame ourselves the whole fucking month, and we're just like discouraged. And that's not the way to see it, because if you just failed, the only way to go for you is to go higher. So when you're at the bottom and you've just failed, the only way there is to just go up, right? When you are at the bottom, you're just gonna like it will just all get better. It will get better. If you fail, it will always get better. You stand up. Unless you just judge yourself for the whole year for something you did that you couldn't have known in the first place. So it's something that, thinking about that and kind of realizing that life is not that serious. You chose to go through a journey to make your dream come true, or you're just on a path of your life and you experience life. You're just experiencing life. And being okay with failing, being okay with just doing something wrong just because you tried it out for the first time, and doing it wrong and be okay with it and just go and do it again is so powerful. It's so powerful to just like not care that you just failed, to just see it as a motivation to just try again. I love people who like are not scared of failing, that are just like, and they actually use that failure as motivation. I love that. And I feel like even for me, it's hard sometimes. You fail and you did a fucking wrong choice and you just like regret it, and you feel like there's not gonna be a second chance. You don't know when the chance will ever come again. But maybe it had to happen. Maybe it was not the right thing for you. Not maybe, it probably wasn't. And most likely was not the right thing for you. Maybe even if you think that right now. It's like everything happens for a reason. Everything has its own reason for you to happen. And then like there's the next opportunity and the next opportunity and the next one. And letting yourself get discouraged by something that you couldn't have known in the first place, it's just a big mistake, and it will just drain you. It will just drain you, and I guess you kind of lose that fire that you had in the beginning, and it's hard to it's hard to catch that fire again sometimes, because this fire and motivation you have in the beginning it's different. Honestly, it's uncomparable, because this feeling that you have at the beginning is so much motivation and fire, and you have so many ideas, and you have this whole vision, and then time goes by and you kind of start to like get used to it a little bit, or just like regret a lot of choices you made. But don't let that happen. Keep it alive. I feel like it happens to like me too. Like it happens to me a lot, where it's just I realize sometimes how that fire I had in the beginning, it just kind of let it go down. But I'm like, you know what? Like, nothing changed. I'm still here. Like, I'm still doing it. Like, I'm at the same point I was, even further than when I had that fire. In the beginning when you started, you have this motivation, and now you're even in a better place. But it's just because you got used to it now, and you're taking it for granted, and you want more. You keep wanting more. You get next thing, and you keep wanting more. But if you just sit down, appreciate what you achieved, everything you have already achieved, and then go back to what you're doing, and be okay with just trying it out, and just fail. Try it out and fail. And I feel like that's so important, and that's the whole thing it is about. Life's about like experiencing every experience possible. And if it's failure, and if it's loss, heartbreak, like it's all part of life. It's all part of the emotions that a human being can feel. So just let them out, let them feel it, and just like everything is an experience for itself, and creates your life, creates your life story. And it's like once you start like not giving a fuck about failing anymore, you have this powerful and a huge weight drops off your shoulders. I'm going to conclude it with: use your journey, feel it, experience it, let it all out, try everything, and just feel it. Feel the journey until you are at the destination. Feel it, be present, really be present. Don't go on autopilot. Really just let it all in, and you will attract more and more until you become the person, and you will have it. So with that being said, don't be scared of failure. Failing something it's worse than it sounds. No, it's better than it sounds. It's better than it sounds. Like, honestly, from failure, the only thing you do is learn. And I need to remind myself of that constantly too. That from failure, the only thing is just to learn something, and to just have it as a lesson, and just do it again, and be okay that it failed. It wasn't for you, or just So thank you guys for watching today's episode. I hope it was an inspirational episode for you guys. That's it with your mindset and manifestation bestie. And I will see you guys in my next episode. Bye-bye. And don't forget to subscribe and give a like and a thumbs up.